Are you done? Can you put that shit down?
This is gonna be
All right.
hilarious.
I'm calling from Period 1 Sociology. All right, this is my interview. Can you state your name, age, gender, occupation, and where you grew up?
My name is Adam Drury. I am 42 years old. I'm a male tax accountant from North Jersey.
A male tax accountant.
That's what I said. That's my gender.
All right, what about you?
I am Joe Drury. I am 38. I am female, and I work at Bancroft as a one-on-one assistant with special needs kids.
Cool. All right.
She missed where she grew up.
Yeah, and where did you grow up?
Jersey.
Nice. All right, so I got a couple questions for you guys on family and marriage stuff. So what are your thoughts on family immigration, if you're illegal or legal? Doesn't matter. Whoever wants to go first.
I think legal family immigration is still a problem because I see it at work where I have a Russian interpreter who has brought her parents in from the Ukraine after Russia invaded. Yeah, it's great that she was able to bring them, but I see they're just on public assistance with health insurance and public housing, and it's a drain on the system. I don't agree with it. I think the whole system needs to be fixed.
What about you, Joe?
I do not believe illegal immigrants should be in the United States. I don't believe that we should be. What?
Go ahead.
I don't believe that we should be taking care of illegal children. I think they should be going back home with their families if they're getting deported. I believe that there are American children and American families that are in poverty and financial distress and medical need and assistance, and our money and our efforts should be focused on our children and our America first.
Some nice answers. All right. What's a men's role in pregnancy and raising a child? Does not matter. Whoever wants to go.
Yeah, I think it's important. I think it's
role.
important for a man to have a role in their child's upbringing.
Yeah,
It's very important.
I think the most important role a man should play is being present and being active.
What is your view on cohabitation?
I disagree with it. I don't think they should. You should cohabitate until you know you're going to be getting married. It's just my belief, my thought.
So what about you?
Personally, I think you should at least be engaged before you move in together.
What is your view on maternity leave?
I think maternity leave is great. However, I see it extended for quite a long time. For example, we just gave someone maternity leave, and she just came back after 6 to 7 months. And
Too much.
It's a lot of time, and it's a burden on employers. Because we had to sit around and we divvied her work out and we hired someone new, and when she came back, we now need to find work for her. It's not that we don't want her back. We love having her back. It's just that during that time period, the work had to get done, and we had to give it out to someone else at that time. So it's a burden on an employer. It shouldn't be a financial burden on the employer either. But I'm all for it. I think it's very important. But I think that when you decide to have a child, you should realize that there's a financial aspect to having a child as well that should be planned out.
Obviously, I love maternity leave. I have 4 kids. But I do agree with Adam. Sometimes it can be too long. I think 6 months is way too long. 3 months is a good amount of time. If you need to have more time for medical reasons or medical issues, that's one thing. But I think 3 months is a good enough amount of time. I do think there should be paternity leave or family leave, because I feel like the fathers are just as important in giving. I don't know how do you word that?
Giving care for their child.
Well, yeah, but bonding,
Yeah.
really. It's really a bonding experience, is what the maternity leave or family leave is all about. Is bonding with your kids and making sure that, well, for the mom, that the mom is healed.
Gotcha. What do you think the age of marriage should be?
I would say 18, only because if you can go and die for this country, you should be able to get married. I think it's too young. However, I think that, again, if you can go off to war for this country, you should be allowed to get married. Not that I think you should.
I think 18 is way too young.
So what age do you think it should be? Or a good age?
Over
to
18,
get
I'm not going to give a specific age because you can't
somewhere.
you can't really put an age on that. There's some 30-year-olds that act like 20-year-old or 12-year-olds, and there's 18-year-olds that act like they're 40. So it all depends on the individual and their maturity level, because everyone matures at a different level.
Last question. How did you choose your kids' names?
Just like
Just
them.
like them. Although your middle name is Christopher after my brother. Other than that, we just like the names.
All right, good interview.
Thank
Have
you.
a fantastic day.